So there is one enemy, which is, well, the first time you meet him is a boss, but for the next, with just one attack, it's just a regular thug. So there is this motorcycle bike guy, which is kind of cool because the way I think of it, we can make this kind of like a hot scene, like coming from an 80s movie or something. So of course, before we do any of that, we kind of have to fix a few things. So let's copy one of the controllers. Let's put him here. Let's bring here. I'm going to close the lights for now. And I'm going to say unit controller boss. I don't want any logic for now. And okay, so let's call this motor thug. Now, of course, we need to create a new animation from him, a new animator entirely. And then, because this guy actually has there's some parts that he can split with his motorcycle, we're going to use 2 layers. So this one is going to be layer 2. Okay, this will bring us, this of course is going to be ordering layer 1. This of course will bring us a few more problems down the line, but for now this will work just fine. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to add the idle for the motor thug just to start seeing him, and let's see. And I'm also going to rotate him, so we are working on this end. Now the other cool thing that we can do, and that is of course because we are using lights, is to actually have motorcycle light. Let's see, how is it called? To the light. Then let's enable back the lights. Let's call this the default. Okay, motor light. Let's have the background as well, and let's use a point light. And of course we kind of want to use this like a spot, like so. Let's lower this a lot and let's rotate him to be like that. And then inner angle, outer angle. So yeah, you can see where this is going. Close the gizmos. Then motor light. I guess we can make another angle, something like that. Technically we should place a light above here, but I think I kind of want to gamify this a bit, and I'm going to make it like so. And of course let's make it like this. So the idea is we'll have like 4 or 5 of these guys on the edge of the screen, and you won't know which one is going to attack you. You'll have to check for this, and if you're going close, then they will all just rush you and then attack. Okay, that's the idea. We'll see how it turns out. So now the cool thing with this guy is that he basically is all animations. He's not really having any of yeah, he's just animation. All you have to do is he has to walk to the right and he's out of the screen, and then he spawns on a different position. So let's see how we can fix that. Let's see how we can do that. I kind of want to have him centered, so he's like this. Then we do animation. Let's actually place him on the position. Okay, let's see our game view. Okay, so he can start from there. Okay, then he's definitely going to be using rot motion first of all, and let's set up the basic motions first, and then we worry about the animations. So let's do animation, motor tag, motor tag, animations. So one way to do this will be, well, let's do the walk, which is of course not a walk, it's just a normal one, is to actually do everything onto, and I'm actually going to layer that, is to actually fake the movement by moving the entire tag. So we're not using any rot motion, and we're just going to make him move like so, without worrying about where to place him, which will actually work fine, I guess. Okay, so let's do it like that. So we know if he's coming from -5, he's not, let's see, maybe -8. Yeah, -5 is fine. And for up to a minute, he's going to go to 5. Okay, that's way too fast. Okay, I like this, I like this. Okay, because this is a game, it would have been pretty hard to battle, so let's do. Okay, I think I like this. Let's change his layer. Let's see, that should probably be the, yeah, that's the walk. Okay, it has 3 now. There's the issue that we should be, yeah, I guess we should be learning this. Yeah, okay, I think we cannot do it like this. We have to do the animations. Yeah, we have to do them by script. Okay, no biggie. That's really easy. It's just a simple lerp. So we'll do them by script. Let's fix the animation then, once we're walking. Next animation, don't have. Where is it? I think those are unclamped for some reason. I don't understand why though. Oh, okay, they weren't. So let's put it like that, and like that, 3 frames. This will be more than enough. Okay, but the last one should be a little bit longer. Okay, awesome. That should be his idle. He does have frame like this. He just jumps in. And he does have a hit, so let's do walk hit. And not this one. Yeah, that's fine. Awesome. And he has a death, which we can do later. But let's do the jump in, because it's of course pretty cool to do. Work it and jump in. Let's see, jumping. So for the jumping, let's find the correct frames. Actually, we should just find the position. So for the jumping, we could probably now do the, let's see, we should have put all of them under the same layer. But anyway, let's take the layer up like so, and let's say on 40 we'll be back at 0. So let's close that. Let's do it here. And here he's going to bounce a little bit. So first frame, this frame is going to go down like that, and this frame I'm going to paste in here as well. Perfect. And he's going like this. Awesome. Now one thing is motor light should be on this layer, and that is because we should animate it as well. So this one in here should be like so, or like so, I guess. Okay, this one over here, and then down here it can be like that. So on our curves, for the motor light position, I'm going to make them all be constant, and rotation as well. I guess there's only one frame, it's going to be constant as well. Okay, awesome. On walk, I'm simply going to just put a keyframe just so that it always resets. Technically we should be moving it up as well. And down, technically. Well, I guess that's more correct. Yeah, so I think I kind of like this or whatever. That will be correct. And that will be his walk. Let's see. And then his walk hit. We probably should do the same thing for the light as well. Copy position and copy command values. Okay, and of course, yeah, let's do the same. Okay, then let's take care of the hitboxes. Health box. Let's see. Probably that's fine, I'd say. Yeah, and hitbox, will actually be a little bit better, bigger. You know, the dangers of riding motorcycles. So the trick with them is that you actually have to hit them with yeah, your attack should hit them first before they hit you, I guess, because they're always going to have the hitbox open like so. So let's copy this position, and once you hit them, the hitbox will close. The hitbox will close, yeah, for a longer amount of time, I guess. Okay, and when jumping in, I'll open it here, I guess. Ooh. Something like that. Or I guess something like this. And once you land it, something like this. Okay, but where he's going, and we should do, yeah, we'll have him do a wheelie right away. So let's create a new clip. Let's call it wheelie. And right under the layer, that will be because we only have one frame. Maybe we do it with this frame then. Yeah, I guess they don't rotate, damn it. The wheels will not rotate, that's a bummer. Okay, let's have him land then. Jump in, doop, and let's see, we want to frame that. We'll make him look more. He's landing. Okay, this will be way faster. Tack, 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 tack. Okay, I'd say good enough. Let's fix the lights. Call it a day. Okay. Minus 89. Okay. Yeah, we need to fix this. auto light position rotation, and so all of them can be constant. The rotation didn't work. Why? Was that? Oh, here it is. Maybe I'll do this even all of them a lot faster. So it's not up to tops a second. I think that's too noisy to be here. This frame is too noisy, I believe. So let's just go from there. Let's just go to here. Yeah, that's probably useless. This is a double frame. We don't need that. Either that. Just move this closer. It should be fine. Yeah, that's better. That's more visceral. Awesome. So jump in, walk, hit witty. Okay, ignore the witty, walk in and jump in. Okay, awesome. So let's fix his animator, and we're going to start with the jump in state. Walk hit and ignore the wheelie. From the walk hit, we're simply going to set this up back to this one. Okay. And jump in to walk. Okay. Then the motor tag, let's unparent him. Let's bring him here. Yeah, let's hit play. It will come around. And you saw he's actually also color paletted, which is kind of cool. Awesome. So let's try one more thing. Let's write his logic actually. So let's go under scripts, and this is kind of a more yeah, he has to utilize some more things that we don't have on this case. So let's do a new script, and let's call this AI waypoints. And AI waypoints, let's delete all of that. Public namespace, say. Then we can use transforms, and let's create a new class actually. Realizable public class waypoint, or AI waypoint with just an A, and we're going to have position 1 and position 2 as well. Then in here we're going to do public transform, public AI waypoint. Let's make a list, an array for AI waypoints. Then from my AI handler, I want to have a reference to my AI waypoints. Okay, so public AI waypoints, AI waypoints, or just waypoints for AI. Okay, then let's create a new logic. and let's add behavior, and let's say spawn off screen and spawn off screen. Or actually, let's just write this motor tag because it's pretty precise of what we're going to be using it for. Okay, so this will be AI logic. Implement this, and for tick. Okay, awesome. So then we want to keep a reference to the waypoint we're currently in. We want to keep a reference at what point we are in a waypoint. So waypoint T. We of course need speed. We're going to be moving with, let's say, 4. And what else should we use? I think for now this is just it. So on init, we're going to be getting a random waypoint, for example, from our waypoints dot actually that will be random dot range from 0 to h dot waypoints dot waypoints dot length. Okay, then our waypoint will be h dot waypoints random. Okay, weight t will be 0. We kind of want to be moving with a constant speed, so we'll say speed actual. Okay, so that will be float distance vector 3 distance between waypoint dot position 1 dot position and waypoint position 2 dot position. Then speed actual will be speed by distance, I believe. Okay, then on tick we're going to do weight t plus delta by speed actual. If weight t, of course, over than 1, then return true. You're done. And let's think of it. So wait t, and actually let's not return this here. So bool is done equals false, is done equals true. If is done, let's do a return true. Wait t equals 1. So, and yeah, vector 3 target position vector 3 dot lerp from waypoint position 1 dot position waypoint position 2 dot position, and all that by weight t, and then our transform dot, and then our h dot transform dot position will be target position. Then let's see, on init we want to say the target position will be waypoint dot player 1 dot waypoint position 1 dot position. Okay, that should probably work as it is right now, but on done he's just going to do a return true. So on done I'm going to say h assign state exit state, and I'm going to use for exit state, I'm just going to circle around this. So let's see if this is actually going to work. Let's move our unit controller right into the center over here, just so we know that actually happening. And let's assume that this is going to be phase 2. Phase 2. And for units, I don't want these two guys. Let's use phase 1 trigger. I actually don't want a phase 1 trigger either. I want the camera manager to be closed, to not follow me. Then here's our motor thug. Let's try with this guy. So this guy needs an AI waypoints. And let's drop it here and let's create some waypoints. Let's say waypoint 1. Create empty. Point 1. Point 2. Then actually let's add this over here as AI waypoints. I'm just gonna drag and drop them, so it doesn't matter. They don't have to be on the same game object because we kind of want to be reusing them either way. And let's see. Position 1, position 1, position 2. Let's do it like that. Let's open the gizmos. Okay, and let's make this as a W. Then we want this to be outside the view, outside the screen, of course. So I think we said -5. That's way too back there. I think over here should be fine, and they can just vanish over here. Vanish from. Yeah, we just need to, for the light to not clip, basically. That's all we need to do. Then let's see distances. We basically want them to be okay. I think up till there is fine. So I'm basically going to do all of this. So essentially what's going to happen, he's going to be spawning from this side and moving to the right side. That's what we want to do. Okay, let's see. Waypoints, waypoints 1. Then let's create the logic. Do we have a create asset menu? We don't. Let's add it. Create, let's see, motor tag. Perfect. And exit state, I'm going to circle around to you again. And let's just add this over here. Now, technically, when we hit play, it should be working, but unless we forgot something, which we did. Let's see what this is. Trigger enter. Now, probably owner is null for this to happen here. So let's say if owner is null, simply return. Let's see if he's going to be working now, if he's going to be moving. I actually want to get rid of these two guys. I'm going to close this phase. And let's see what our motor tag is doing. Yeah, that actually works. That actually works, but this needs to be in front of the camera and not behind the camera. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. That's actually pretty lovely. The reason for that is, yeah, we only have one waypoint. Let's add the rest as well. So P1, P2, 2. Okay, so now every time he should be spawning on a random position. Let's see what this is. That is, yeah, there's no action data. That's why we are complaining, because you hit the guy. But it complains because there's no action data, so there's no hit to register. Okay, so he just spawns on different locations. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's actually super cool. Okay, let's split these parts apart. Let's split this a little bit apart, just so that it makes more sense. So let's actually have them decide. Maybe they want to spawn random as well. So we'll do bool is opposite, and it can be a 50-50 chance for them to decide that. Then on init is opposite. Let's say integer run opposite random range between 0 and 11. Then if is opposite ROP is less than 5. Let's do like that. So if is opposite, then h.unitController is looking left, or handle rotation is opposite. And delete this. Okay, then if we are going opposite way, we should go the opposite way. So that will be vector3 p1 is opposite. If not is opposite, waypoint p1 dot position vector3 p2 not is opposite, waypoint p2 dot position opposite, waypoint p2 dot position, otherwise waypoint p1 dot position. And for here just use p1, for here just use p2. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Hand rotation, okay, let's try that. And you know what, let's actually try something even better. Let's like stack 500 guys over here, so let's have it be crazy. Yeah, that's kind of fun. The only problem is that they all start at the same position. They all are starting at the same time, so that's not the best way to do this. So let's see what this is. 25. What's 25? What can be done over here? If owner is null, you return. Oh, get last action is null. If owner dot get last action is null, simply return as well. Yeah, technically we should do something about that, because the motor tag doesn't have. Let's start enabling them one by one. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. To be fair, that's pretty cool. It needs a little bit of tailoring, like this will never be in a position like this, like so. So we should make something like an AI director. But that's actually really cool. Okay, give me that. That's really cool. That's pretty much this TMNT game on steroids. And of course you will say, that's a safe area, so why not go there? Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome, and we are at 40 minutes, so I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Because that's pretty damn cool. Of course, that's way too fast for them. So here's the thing, let's make it like 2. Let's try this again. And we haven't actually started the yeah, so let's say we bring in all point ones closer. Like so. And we're going to force him when he's playing from not opposite. We're going to play the animation, let's say, play the jump in. And we need some balls over here, is interacting, of course. And let's see how we can do that. Okay, so we're going to say if not is opposite, h.uncontroller.play animation, jump in and say 0. Let's think a bit. I think we're doing something wrong. Crossfade time. Yeah, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to have him play always in crossfade time, because the crossfade in fixed time actually replaces the animation. Okay, that didn't work. Why? Because we haven't saved. That's why. Okay. Yeah, we didn't have the animator there, that's why this happened. Because we're running this. Okay, so animator hook, let's change this to awake to ignore that issue. I don't know why he was stuck there though. He shouldn't be there. That kind of work. Not sure what he's doing. So let's put a breakpoint on the motor tag. Let's put a breakpoint. We're not coming inside in it. It's not coming in here at all. Okay, wait point T, waypoint, wait T, speed actual. Again? What's with this again? 185. Oh, that's not working. Okay, it's not the best, I guess, but let's see. Let's say jumping. Okay, I know another way. The other way will be say unit controller dot animate. No, we won't have this. Anyway, let's just leave this out and see if this works. Let's say false. I kind of want to see if the animation is correct in this case, nothing else. Just to make it fancy. But because we, yeah, there's a, that looks, yeah, it's not the best animation. The frames seem a little bit empty. That can work, yes. Okay, so is false. Let's leave that. And controller. Okay, so it's the unit controller. Transform get component in children animator hook dot play animation jump in. Hopefully that's the correct name. Jump in. Okay, let's see this. But he's not playing that. What the hell is going on with this guy? Why is he stuck there? You are in the walk, you are in the jump. Then why are you stuck? Tag. Let's see. Tag. Logic. And debug. Wait T. Speed action. Oh, I think it's because it's interacting. Yeah, that's why. If we do the play, he's going to be interacting, so he's interacting false. Is interacting false, and is interacting false. We probably should fix that in a different way. Should let the AI logic handle that. But you can see you can have people jumping around like crazy. That's pretty damn cool, actually. It's like Travis Pastrana. Hopefully you know who Travis Pastrana is. Like Travis Pastrana gang against the turtles. That's the sequel I wanna see. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. Once we add some damage logic onto these guys, they will work like a charm, and it will be really, really cool. So yeah, what I will do, it's like have them walk around. So you should try to avoid these guys, left and right, and then they will stop like on the left and on the right. You can see because I hit him, there's no, he's kind of freeze there because he's also on interacting. Okay, all these are things we can fix. So let's finish this on the next part. And as always, you know, like, subscribe, send to your friends, send to your family, send to your whoever you want, and keep supporting the Patreon so we can make all these cool guys and all this cool stuff. I'll see you next time.